Hi, Emmanuelites. This is Russ and Dotty Rutan. Bevy called us and asked if we say Wednesday words about Harvest Day, which is on Sunday, November 1st. Unfortunately, this year we can't decorate the vestibule of the church with pumpkins and corn stalks and have the big Harvest Day breakfast because of the COVID thing. But in no way are we going to let Harvest Day go by the boards. Bevy asked if I'd say a little bit about Harvest Day and how it started. I know many of you have heard it many times, but I'm sure a few of you haven't. Years ago, Dotty and I, we left West Virginia and went to Richmond, spent several years, and a neighbor of ours in Richmond came over to our house one day and said, "Rusty, I want you and Dotty to come to church with us Sunday. It's Harvest Day." And I said, "What's Harvest Day?" And he said, "Well, it's a day where everybody comes and every penny in the collection plate goes for helping people in our church community and our neighbors." And he says, "Every year we give more, and we give so much, sometimes it hurts." And he said, "Please come to church with us." So we said we would. And we went to church, and it was a beautiful service, and it must have stuck with me because 30 years later, I revived it, or thought about it. But the neighbor, his name was George Washington Ellis, and it was an old Baptist church in the Churchill section of Richmond, and what an event it was. So 30 years later, Denny Siglo and I are co-chairman of the stewardship committee at Emmanuel, and we finished having our meeting. I said, "Denny, let me tell you about this Harvest Day." And I told him just what I just told you all. And I said, "I think we could have one here at Emmanuel." And he said, "Well, let me run it by Jane. I don't know, to see if we can. We don't know if it would dilute the pledges or anything," but he did and called me back same day and said, "No, go ahead and have it." So I got together with Lucy and we composed a letter and got envelopes for Harvest Day and sent it out and informed them that every bit of the offering would go to help people in our community. Well, that first Harvest Day, we had $940 in loose offering. That was in 1994. So this is our 26th Harvest Day. And last year, the collection exceeded $13,000 on Harvest Day, which was an exceptional year, but we've had a lot of good ones. So anyway, our friend George Washington Ellis said, you have to come, you'll like it, it'll just make you feel good. So I think it'll make you all feel good if you can get those envelopes in for November 1st and keep our wonderful tradition going.
And I want to say, we miss you all. We miss our church, we miss our camaraderie, and we absolutely want to say, may the peace of the Lord be always with you.
So from the Rutan family, Happy Harvest Day!